Konnichiwa, everybody. Welcome to Last Raps Baseball's Nippon Professional Baseball Report for the games of June 24th, 2020. Today, we're going to look at the fireworks last night in the Pacific League action, as well as Brandon Laird, former big leaguer with the New York Yankees and Houston Astros. We're going to feature Laird as he's now in his sixth season of professional baseball in Japan and second year with the Chiba Lotte Marines. We start in the Central Division where the Hiroshima Toyo Carp handed the Murray Giants their first loss of the season 5-1. Aaron Curry was spectacular for the Carp, going 7 innings, allowing 2 hits and striking out 9 batters along the way. Seiya Suzuki was 2 for 3 last night and yet another homer, a walk, and a pair of RBIs. Jose Perella, at the top of the order for the Carp, went 1 for 5, extending his hitting streak to start the season to 5 games. The Occult Swallows took care of the Hanshin Tigers last night 6-1. The Hanshin Tigers did not get a lot of production for their import players as Jeffrey Marte went 0 for 4, but Justin Bourne did collect his first hit of the season going 1 for 3 and is now 1 for 19 on the season. On the mound, Joe Gunkel made his debut for Hanshin. He went 4 innings, allowing 7 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, and 3 Ks. The Yokohama Dana Bay Stars knocked off the Chinichi Dragons 3-2 last night. For Yokohama, all 3 of their import players in the lineup collected a hit as Neftali Soto was 1 for 3, Jose Lopez 1 for 4, and Tyler Austin, coming off a 4-hit game from the night before, had another hit going 1 for 4 himself. For Chinichi, Dayan Visaedo checked in 2 for 5 in a losing cause. It must have been fireworks night in the Pacific Division as there were 6 3-run homers delivered on the night. 3 of them came in the Fukuoka Cebu game. And so Kenta Imamaya, Seiji Ubiyashi hit 3-run homers each for Fukuoka, and Hotaka Yamakawa delivered a 3-run blow for the Saitama Cebu Lions. Last night for the imports, for Fukuoka, Vladimir Valentin went 1 for 4 at the plate, and Corey Spangenberg picked up where he left off from the night before, going 2 for 5 and driving in a run. The Chiba Lotte Marines knocked off the Oryx Buffaloes 6-4 last night. The big blow came in the first inning off the bat from Brandon Laird, who hit a 3-run homer. Laird on the evening was 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs, a home run, and a walk. For Oryx last night, it was Takahiro Okada who hit the 3-run homer. Adam Jones, the import, went 1 for 4, and Leonis Martin was on base twice by going 1 for 3 and adding a walk. In our final game of the night, the Rakuten Eagles continued their ascent up the standings, improving to 4-1 on the season, knocking off the nippon-ham Fighters 5-2. For Rakuten last night, it was Stefan Romero continued his strong start, going 2 for 3. Alan Buzenitz came out of the bullpen, throwing 1 clean inning, but again, the 3-run homer showed up, and it was Hideto Asamura knocking in a 3-run homer, being the difference in the 5th inning, which blew the game apart. For Nippon, their only import player last night, Wang Po-jung, who's been a regular in their lineup, got the night off. Our feature import tonight is that of Brandon Laird of the Chiba Lotte Marines. Brandon Laird was selected by the New York Yankees in the 27th round of the 2007 draft. The younger brother of Gerald Laird, a longtime major leaguer, spent 6 years in the Yankees organization and made his major league debut in 2011, where he played in 11 games. Laird was claimed on waivers by the Houston Astros in September of 2012 and was on the big league roster until the end of that season. He bounced around for another year between AAA and the major league level with Houston, and then he ended up with Kansas City and the Washington organizations before 2014 of November, where he was granted his free agency. He then signed with the nippon-ham Fighters. His first 4 years in the Japanese league was with Nippon, and in 2015 he really struggled and had a hard time adjusting to the Japanese game. But as he was hitting 200 in the month of June, and actually well below 200 under the month of June, but ended up finishing the season hitting 34 homers and batting .231. And that's where things started to change. In 2016, Laird led the Pacific League with 39 home runs. He hit the game-winning home run in Game 4 of the Japan Series, and then he hit a grand slam in Game 6. Laird won the Japan Series Most Valuable Player Award for that season. Laird spent 2017 and 18 with the club, but then failed to reach an agreement at the end of that season and became a free agent prior to the 2019 year. In January of 2019, that's where Laird has joined the Chiba Lotte Marines, and that's where he is today. Thanks again, everybody, for watching Last Raps Baseball's Nippon Professional Baseball Report. We'll continue to check in daily on the progress of the import players to the NPB and provide updates as we move along throughout the year. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button, and if you like the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up. We'd love to hear from you in the comments section, so if you have anything that you'd like to add or any questions that you'd like answered, please do so. We'd love to hear from you. So, thanks again, everybody, for watching. Arigatou gozaimasu. Have a great day.